Hello my friends, happy Sunday. So I am here just meal prepping for the week in between my golf game and Jackson's soccer game. And I wanted to just tell you what I'm making today because this one is a big time saver and it's super easy to do, and honestly it's inexpensive and it is helping me stay on track with my macros. For those of you who don't know what macros is, it is one of the 5 frameworks for nutrition that I teach my clients who are interested in really knowing down to their calories of protein and grams of carbs and fats, just to make sure that you're getting to your goals. It's one of the most precise ways to track your food and make sure that you are getting to your goals. So the way I do it is special. I create the plan for the week, and I eat the same thing for breakfast, lunch, snack, and dinner for the whole week. It's got to be recipes that I love and crave. And then I know that I'm hitting those counts exactly, and I know what the outcome is. So when I was doing my shred for the last 4 weeks, this past month, I lost 9 pounds. Just following the plan, eating the foods that I really love. And so I'm actually repeating a week that I especially enjoyed. So today, what I'm doing right now, and I don't know if you can tell, this is 2 forks for pulling chicken. So I am making a vegetable soup right now. I'm gonna turn it around so you can see. A vegetable soup, there's that big pot. That entire pot is for me for the week. It'll have 7 servings. And I calculated out the chicken that I would need to also have 7 servings. And so right now I boiled the chicken in this pot, if you can see right there. I boiled the chicken and now I'm shredding it. And my Farro is about to overflow. And so we've got the protein. The protein is counted, right? So I had 4 ounces per day of raw chicken. So I counted out 28 ounces of raw chicken. Now I'm gonna have to figure out how much that yields in terms of cooked chicken, and then, which I think it usually loses a ½ an ounce. So it should be 3½ ounces of chicken per day for my lunch serving. And then the veggies, they're free because they've got so much fiber. We've got, oh my goodness, what do we have? You can use everything you have on hand in your fridge or what you buy at the store. So I bought a big head of bok choy. That's something I really enjoy in the soup. I chop the stems first and put that in at the end. I add in the leaves. I've got celery, zucchini, carrots, onions. Broccoli is one of my favorite things in the veggie soup. And then what I'm gonna add in right at the end is a bag of frozen peas. I used to hate peas. When I used to eat, you know, the Progresso cans of soup? I used to have the, you know, like the different soups, and I would literally like shove the peas off to the side at the end because they were that pea green. I don't like peas like that, but I love them when they're sweet and green and fresh, and they're a great source of protein in that way. So, so I'll be adding those at the end. So I think I told you all the veggies that are in the soup. And then usually my favorite broth, College Inn vegetable broth, garden vegetable broth. It's my favorite, and I think I bought it all. I bought it all weeks ago, so they haven't had it. They haven't restocked it at the store. So I either got to go to a different store, or what I did this week was I just bought chicken broth. So we're going with chicken broth this week. But I love that Garden Inn vegetable broth. That's how I make my quinoa, and it is the best because it's got a sweetness to it, and I love it. So we're just going to finish pulling the chicken now. When I was doing my 4-week shred, I put white rice into the soup. That's to add the carbs that I need in the day. That's to make it more filling and something that will go from, you know, lunch to snack and then snack to dinner. But this week, you know what I decided instead is to make a pot of farro. And so if you don't know what farro is, it's somewhat like barley. It's a little chewier than the white rice. And so I grabbed the farro packet here, and I grabbed our jasmine rice bag, and I was comparing the nutrition label. And the only difference really between them, calories are the same per quarter cup. The carbs are pretty much the same. The only difference was that the farro has 2 more grams of protein, 5 grams of protein per serving versus 3 grams in the jasmine rice. So this week, I'm going with the Farro. I like it too because it's got this chewiness to it, really adds this heartiness. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to let the soup finish. It looks like it's just about done. I gotta add my peas in. Should we go grab my peas? We're gonna throw in the peas. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab 7, what is this, a quart? Yeah, 7 quart containers. And I'm gonna put the right amount of chicken and the right amount of Farro, equal parts in each of those, and then I'll divide the soup between them. I throw those in the fridge, and then when I'm ready to go, I just grab out a container and heat it up. Half the time I just eat it cold because I'm not impatient, and that's it. I'm just throwing this whole bag of peas. That's it. So easy. So it's so easy to make this soup, and then you don't have to do anything for your lunch the rest of the week. It's just ready to go. Here, this is, whoop, there it is. All the peas on the top. Just, whoop, shoving them down in there. See that? Done. Good. So that'll be it for the soup. Farro, let's check on that. I think that usually takes about 10 to 15 minutes. It still needs some more time, but that's what it looks like. We'll drain it out when we're done, or I could put the cover back on and it might absorb. And then, yeah, and then that'll get even bigger. That'll keep cooking once the soup hits it, so I don't even have to keep cooking that. So that's gonna be the lunch. My breakfast is my favorite breakfast that I've been doing. Oats, chia, protein powder, peanut butter, cinnamon, so good. So that's a breakfast I really look forward to, plus my recovery protein shake in the morning. And then we've got our protein bars. If you didn't see it today, I talked about which David's protein bar I'm gonna be ordering more of since I've tried all of them. There's a link on there if you want the variety pack gift and 10% off and free shipping. And then dinner is gonna be the next thing I'll make. I think I've got, let's see, we gotta leave in an hour, so I've got time to make that too right now. That's gonna be a really yummy turkey meat sauce with zucchini in it to beef it up for dinner, and then I'm gonna serve that over spaghetti squash. So now you know everything I'm eating for the whole week, and based on the macros in all of the food, I'm not gonna feel like I'm starving, but it is actually somewhat low calorie, and I have a half a shake at night too. It's somewhat low calorie. It's enough that it'll be a weight loss meal plan, but very satisfying, very delicious, and tons of nutrients from all the vegetables, plenty of protein, tons of chocolate. I'll be having chocolate with my recovery. I'll be having chocolate at night with my shakes and with my dream powder. I'll be having protein bars that have chocolate. So I will be very much a happy girl and getting my results, getting to my goals, you know, make these veins stick out a little more. So if you have any questions, let me know. If you would like to learn how to do my system, I call it Foods for Fat Loss, macros counting. If you'd like to do that, you can do it either DIY style on programs, jillortizfitness.com/programs. You can purchase the program and do it on your own, or you can purchase a nutrition coaching package with me, and I will teach it to you and make sure you understand it and help you with recipes and all those things. So if you just want to drop macros below, then I'll get in touch with you and we'll figure out if you can do it on your own and understand it and learn, or if you would like to have me coaching you through the nutrition. And maybe macros is not the right program for you. Maybe you need portion control or something more like a intuitive eating program. That's something we can go over as well if you're not sure. But just drop the word macros below and you and I can start the conversation on how to be super successful with your nutrition and your fitness goals. Okay? Bye, everybody.